Welcome to Road Rush, where today we're diving into one of the most futuristic cars ever conceived by a major manufacturer, the Hyundai Envision 74, and then taking a hard look at Brazil's missile performance and pricing situation in 2025 and early 2026, including key systems, tests, and global benchmarks. When Hyundai unveiled the Envision 74, it wasn't just another concept, it was a bold statement about where performance cars could go. In a future dominated by electrification and alternative fuels, the Envision 74 plays in the rarefied space of hydrogen fuel cell hybrid technology and high performance, combining roots from Hyundai's original Pony Coupe of the 1970s. With the cutting-edge motorsport ambitions of the modern N brand, Hyundai N+1, this is not a conventional electric car. Instead, Hyundai married a hydrogen fuel cell system with a powerful battery and dual rear electric motors to create a vehicle that attempts to bridge the gap between sustainability and visceral driving excitement. The architecture features a fuel cell stack up front, feeding power into the system. A 62.4 kilowatt-hours battery positioned centrally for balance, and two powerful motors on the rear axle. Hyundai, in that unique combination, is aimed at delivering performance that rivals supercars. Official figures from Hyundai indicate a combined output exceeding 500 kilowatts, roughly translating to around 680 horsepower with torque pushing past 900 Newton-meters at the rear wheels. That's enough grunt to send the car sprinting to 100 kilometers per hour in around 4 seconds and carry it to a top speed north of 250 kilometers per hour, all while offering a cruising range of over 600 kilometers thanks to its hydrogen tanks and battery synergy. Hyundai N+1. What's remarkable here is how Hyundai approached packaging. Designers created a 3-channel cooling system to manage thermal loads from the high-performance powertrain, and engineers developed a torque vectoring logic that enhances cornering precision and traction, something usually reserved for track-focused pure sports cars. Hyundai on inside. The cockpit reflects a driver-centric philosophy with influences drawn from both retro styling cues and modern ergonomics. The seats, controls, and overall layout are geared toward providing an immersive driving experience rather than daily commuter comfort, reinforcing that this car is a statement, a technology demonstrator, and a promise of what future high-performance sustainable cars could achieve. Hyundai NNOW. You might be wondering about pricing and availability. Officially, Hyundai has not released a public global price list because the Envision 74 has been presented primarily as a rolling lab concept. That said, reports from automotive industry sources suggest that if Hyundai does produce it in limited numbers, potentially around 100 units, those cars could carry prices well into the high end of the exotic car segment, possibly reaching the mid-six-figure range in US dollars. Car and driver hypothetical pricing discussions among automotive enthusiasts have even pushed figures around $350,000 or more, reflecting the cost of the advanced technology, low production volume, and exclusivity the car would represent. Limited hydrogen infrastructure could also constrain mainstream appeal, instead positioning the Envision 74 as a halo model for collectors and early adopters. Car interior, but cutting-edge innovation and performance aren't confined to the automotive world. Let's pivot now to something completely different but equally compelling: missile technology as it relates to Brazil's military, performance, and procurement in 2025 and into 2026. Brazil's defense sector has been active in modernizing its missile capabilities, particularly in air combat and air defense arenas. One of the most significant developments has been the Brazilian Air Force's successful firing of the MBDA Meteor Beyond Visual Range air-to-air missile BrAM from its Saab F-39E Gripen fighter jets during exercises in late 2025. Start the Meteor missile, developed by the European consortium MBDA, is widely regarded as one of the most advanced long-range air-to-air weapons in the world. It uses a throttleable ramjet propulsion system that keeps the missile accelerating deep into flight, resulting in an extensive no-escape zone against agile targets far exceeding the performance envelope of many traditional missiles. Wikipedia during the BVRX technical exercise at Brazil's Natal Air Base. 2 Meteor missiles were fired and successfully intercepted maneuverable target drones. These firings demonstrated not only the missile's accuracy and precision, but also Brazil's growing ability to integrate and operate high-end Western defense technology within its own air force. Start from a pricing perspective, Meteor units are not cheap. Public data from defense procurement sources put the unit cost of a Meteor missile at around €2 million, roughly equivalent to over $2 million per missile in recent contract terms, which underscores the premium nature of this class of weaponry. The DefenseWatch.com Brazil's missile story doesn't stop with air-to-air systems. The country has also engaged in negotiations for ground-based systems. In mid-2025, Brazil halted talks with India over the Akash surface-to-air missile system, citing concerns over the versions offered and opting instead to pursue Western systems such as the MBDA Enhanced Modular Air Defense Solutions, EMADS, potentially involving Kama missiles for medium-range defense roles. The Defense Post +1. What this tells us is that Brazil, like many nations, must balance capability, interoperability, performance, and cost as it builds out a credible and modern defense posture. Whether fielding cutting-edge air-to-air missiles like Meteor or selecting complementary ground-based systems, the decisions made here in 2025 and 2026 will shape regional defense architecture for years to come. So whether we're talking about the futuristic Vision 74 pushing the boundaries of sustainable performance on the road, or Brazil's embrace of Hyene missile systems that redefine aerial combat capability, innovation continues to surge forward, each in its own domain, and each redefining what's possible in performance, technology, and strategic thinking. Thanks for watching Road Rush. If you enjoyed this deep dive into automotive futurism and modern defense tech, hit that like button, subscribe, and ring the bell so you never miss our next video.